What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We're back at it again. We're back at it again with a solo doe. Where's your buddies? Where's your buddies, ma'am? Where's your buddies? Also, guys, I'm currently in the process of recording a video where I'm hunting whitetail every single day until I get the great one to show up so that we can start a grind on Revontuli. So, let's get that intro recorded, eh? You guys get to be a part of it. Let's get this intro recorded right now. After I see what day this is. What day number is this? Okay, this will be day 5. Leighton, thank you so much for these 6 months. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing amazing. All right, here we go. Recording now. And it's day 5. And as you guys can see right now, we've got the overlay up because we're streaming at the moment. It is day 5, and we're live streaming it this time. Hopefully, we can actually get some luck because of that. Hopefully, the chat will bring the luck. And speaking of chat, say hello, chat. Say hello, guys. Look at that. You love to see it. You love to see it, man. Anyway, let's get to hunting. Hopefully we can get some trophy bucks today. And hopefully my dog won't block me from my stand anymore. What you doing, Hunter? What was that about? Come on, bro. All right. That is recorded. Oh, there's a buckaroony. I killed 1 on each zone. Not the greatest, but hey, it is what it is. What's up, Elite Gamer? How you doing? Just got home from school. Did I miss anything? You didn't miss too much, man. Smoked. We just started. Oh, nice, Jared. And no, I don't really watch any videos on Angler or Hunter Call of the Wild. I make, content on the Hunter all the time, and I don't really play the Angler anymore, so I don't really watch any content for the Angler. Because I really have no reason to. What's up, Mrs. Woodward? What map am I on? This is Leighton Lakes. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, let's go down here. Also, I think I'm going to declutter our overlay a little bit. Let's remove the viewer count thing since I'm not streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time right now. I feel like the main purpose of it is to kind of show people that I'm on both platforms. But since we're only on YouTube today, don't really need it. Yo, what's up, Hollow? How you doing? Is New England good for whitetail? No, it's not even close to being good for them. It's probably one of the worst, aside from Mississippi. Mississippi is probably the worst, and then New England's right next to it. What's my favorite map? Yours is Tiawaroa? I would say my favorite is probably Thunder Patton. It's just a phenomenal map. The tigers are incredible. There's so many deer species, which I really love. It's just a really awesome map. Oh, they're here. For once, this zone is actually here. Any bucks, though? Let's get down. I got to see if we can spot some bucks. Because I occasionally get a buck in that zone that I need to shoot. See anything? Doe. Just does, it looks like. There's a buck. No big bucks, though. So we can actually move on. Welcome to the stream, Low Taper. RW, Liam. What's up, guys? Got some bucks over there. Looks like 2 of them. Ooh, sucks to be that buck. Yeah, I've heard of Far Cry Primal. I don't really play a lot of the Far Cry games much, though. Found a great one. How should I kill it? How about 30-30 lever action? Unless it's a species that you can't use that on. Is there a species that you can't use it on? I don't even know. I don't think so, actually. I think it should be good for everything, right? Doesn't it go to class 6? Oh, I guess it wouldn't be good for moose. So yeah, if you can take it with a 30-30, go for it. I think that'll be a fun way to take it down. Oh, there's a buck. Looks like just one. What's up, llamas? How's it going? Do the ground blinds help with hunting pressure? Yes, they do. They work the same as a stand. Same level of reduction as a tripod or a tree stand. Fox and pheasant? What do you mean fox and pheasant? What's the context of a fox and pheasant? What am I hunting? We're going for whitetail deer at the moment. You can't kill bear with a 30-30? Oh, true, because they're class 7. True. You're right. It's in the settings, it's Jabis. It's in your settings. You like the Great One Bear? It's pretty cool. It's not too bad. Obviously, like, it doesn't have antlers or anything, so that immediately, like, docks points in my eyes because I prefer antlered stuff. But it's not bad. I don't think it's a bad Great One. I think all the Great Ones are good in their own way. Where's the doe? I know that guy's a new buck, but I don't want to shoot him until I see the doe as well. Because you never know when there could have been a situation where I accidentally killed the doe and didn't realize it. So I always try to make sure I see all of them before I blast. Yeah, my favorite Great One is the moose. I like your 6.5 in the Hunter Classic. Glad you like it, CJ. I tried to make it fit my color scheme while also still being, like, somewhat realistic, since, you know, Classic's a bit more of a realistic game. So I tried to kind of meet in the middle. What's the best place for whitetail in Layton? The entire left half of the map. It depends what you mean, Chris. Like, if I'm streaming, it's almost always grinding because it's just the most entertaining way to hunt when you're streaming. But if you check out the videos I've got on the channel, like, a lot of my videos are challenges or multiplayer hunts or things like that as well. I don't stick to just one play style because I feel like that's when things get boring, right? I do everything. But when it comes to live streaming, I primarily do grinding just because it's more entertaining to watch for hours and hours at a time, you know? Whereas, like, if I'm just roaming around, you know, maybe shooting an animal every 5 minutes, it can be kind of boring to watch in a live scenario. Okay, there's the rest of our deer. I was gonna say, there should be more than just 2. Speaking of videos, what'd you guys think of the last video? Hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, for sure, Chris. It's just a lot more fast-paced and entertaining for a stream scenario, for sure. I prefer to do like the other type of hunts when I'm not doing streaming. That way I can edit out the boring parts, you know? Because like when I'm doing like multiplayer hopping for diamonds and rares and stuff, like I can sometimes go an hour without seeing anything like worth putting into a video. And you know, if you're live streaming that, that's an hour of practically nothing happening. So yeah, I kind of just like pick and choose based on what it fits better. I like doing my other types of hunts off stream when I'm just recording, and then grinding when I'm on stream. Yo, what's up, CJO? How you doing, brother? What is up, dude? Dude, I miss you. Same, dude. Same. You need to hop on, dude. You need to hop on and play some games. Also, what's up, Johnny? I don't think I said hi. I don't think I said hi when you hopped in. So, hi. What map do you recommend in Classic? Ooh, that's a tough one, man. There's a lot of good ones. Oh, man. I don't know. There's so many good maps in Classic that it's hard to pick. Red Feather Falls is a pretty solid option. Nothing over there. Gosh, what's the name of the what's the name of that one map in Classic that has mule deer and mountain lions? Johnny will remember it. I'm spacing out on the name right now. But that's probably my favorite map in the game. I can't remember the freaking name though. Why does this always happen to me, man? I mean, we haven't even recorded it, Colin. It's going to be a few weeks minimum before that comes out. Timbergold Trails. Ah, yes, that was the name. That's right. Oh, we're doing good, CJ. We're doing good. Hopefully your family's doing well as well. But yeah, the Trophy Lodge tour videos with Kendall will not be out for a few weeks probably because we haven't even recorded them and he's sick at the moment and also going on a trip. So it's going to be a while before he'll even be home to record. So don't expect it anytime soon. It's going to be a distant future thing. Nothing over there. Rip skadoodles. How could you forget Timbergold? Because I don't play Classic that much anymore, Johnny. That's how I forgot it. I'm doing good, Igor. Hopefully you are too. Okay, I'm going to assume that was a typo. I assume that you were saying like Logger's Point is hit or miss. But it auto-corrected to Lover's Point. That is hilarious. That is a hilarious typo. Imagine if like they did a Valentine's Day event in the Hunter Classic and they renamed Logger's Point to Lover's Point. That would be hilarious, dude. That'd be so good. Oh, that'd be amazing. What's diamond for tar? I believe like 101.87 or 0.89 or something like that. How many tents of one type can you place on one map? So it's not like a certain amount of each type of tent. It's 16 tents in total of like any kind of tent per map. So 16 tents per map. You didn't miss anything so far, Outdoor Kid. I think we've killed probably like 20 bucks, and none of them were special in any way. you have any bird spots on Mexico? Gosh, they've switched around the pheasant a little bit since the last time I really went crazy with pheasant hunting on Rancho. I think they're in the middle of the map. I remember around the starting outpost being pretty solid. TTV Sum, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When do you think your next great one will be? I don't know, man. We're at 632 kills. If we keep getting sub 1,000 kill grinds, I would hope we get it today or tomorrow. Because we've been getting a lot of short grinds for the whitetail deer recently. So I'm really hoping that continues today. Oh, that's a doe. Okay, so that zone, I probably don't need to check every run. Nice, Bray. Love to see it, dude. Love to see it. Congrats on your great one. Hope we get it soon. Hopefully, man. Hopefully. Also, dude, I somehow didn't see that Flinter got his fox until today. I went to YouTube, right? And I just searched up the Hunter Called Wild to see how everybody's videos have been performing recently. And I just see right there, Flinter got his fox, and I'm like, wait, what? How did I not hear about this? And he got my favorite one, too. He got my favorite fur type. Kind of jealous, man. Watch the go you get be the typical rack. That would be hilarious. That would be fan-freaking-tastic, dude. Are you doing Fox? I think I'm at like 400 or 500 kills on Fox. I just don't like do it super often. I kind of just grind Fox whenever I am in the mood for it, because otherwise I feel like I would just get burnt out super quick. So I'm kind of just chilling with the Fox, you know? Not forcing myself to do too much Fox grinding. Once I get done with this whitetail grind and start up my Revontuli grind, I might do a little bit of Fox grinding in between and try to get a few hundred more kills added to the kill count for the Fox. Actually, I guess I've killed technically more than like 400 or 500 because I don't count the females. And I've definitely killed at least the same amount of females. So I've probably killed close to 1,000 Fox in total. I forgot the name of the fur type. Hunting with Riss. Because they just gave them the most crazy names ever for the foxes. It's like the foxes have the wildest names. I think the one that he got, and it's also the one that's my favorite, I believe it's called Scarlet Nightshade. I could be wrong, though, man. They really went wild with the names. Hey! Oh, that should be illegal to dart off that quick. Didn't really help him, though. We got him as he was running. Love to see it, brother. Love to see it. Yeah, I think it's called this. Oh, it is Scarlet Nightshade. Okay. Okay, thank you, guys. Yeah, that's the one that I'd like to get. Isn't that the same one that his wife Kyla got? I'm pretty sure Kyla got a Scarlet Nightshade as well. That's actually pretty hilarious if they both got the same one. Because I'm pretty sure that's the one that she had. I could be wrong, though. What do you do when getting a great one on your map? What do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by what do you do when getting a great one on your map? Are you talking like, what do I do as in, how do you get a great one to spawn? Or are you saying, what do I do after I get a great one to spawn? Streaming on a Monday. I know, right, Caitlin? It's because I skipped yesterday. I skipped the Sunday stream, so I was like, I'll do a Monday one. Might as well, you know. Plus, like, right now, the only content I'm really working on for the channel is this whitetail grind. So I figured, you know, if I'm going to be shooting endless amounts of whitetail till I get this great one, I might as well stream some of it. There's a buck. There's another buck. None of them have been big today. So I was getting a ton of diamonds the last few days. to the point where I was getting a diamond on average every 16 kills, which is phenomenal. And so I'm wondering if we're about to hit like a really dead streak. Because that's like what? 30 kills without a diamond today? How hard is a moose grind on Layton? It's not too tough, to be honest. Moose on Layton are a lot easier than other maps, especially if you're herd managing, because there's only half the map you have to search for them, the left half, and there's way less zones to find. In my opinion, like, Layton is by far the best moose map. And also, because moose are so tall, you don't have to worry about the brush getting in the way like you do with the whitetail. TTV Sum, thank you so much for the super chat. You should start doing guided hunts for your top donos. Maybe, see, the thing about that is that then puts like a reward on like spending lots of money on the channel, and I don't want to seem like I'm putting rewards up just to get donations, you know? I've never really been one to do that, so it just, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the little donation goals that we do on YouTube, like what I've got up right now, I feel like those are different because it's like a collective thing from the whole community, right? Whereas, like, if I just put a thing like, oh, if you donate $1,000 to Crow, you get to go on a hunt with him, that just seems wrong to me. I don't know. It just seems greedy from the perspective of the creator, right? It would just seem, I don't know, it would just look greedy to me. So I don't know if I'd ever do something like that. TDV Sum, thank you for the super chat again, dude. Really appreciate it. Yeah, true. Yeah, it's one of those things where I don't want to come off greedy, you know? Would give VIP to top donors if YouTube had a VIP option. See, now that would be a phenomenal thing. Like, if I could just give a VIP status to the top donators, that way they're more visible in the chat, that would be awesome. That would be super awesome, but sadly, YouTube has not advanced as much as Twitch has in that type of sense. Yeah, for sure. Like, could you imagine if I could, like, give VIPs, like, a red name in chat? Because then we'd have, like, the members with the green names, we'd have the moderators with the blue names, and then we could have, like, VIPs with red names. YouTube, take notes. We want this bad. It would be a phenomenal feature. It would be a phenomenal feature, bro. Boop. Goodbye, little toes. I'll see you next run. Hey, Phoenix Gaming, you didn't miss anything so far. You didn't miss anything as of now. In fact, we've had, like, no big bucks at all today, which is kind of shocking. $240. I mean, that's our best buck of the day, I think. $235. We're getting some decent ones, just no diamonds yet. Yeah, exactly, Liam. I appreciate everybody that's just here, you know? TDV Sum, thank you so much for the super chat again. Yes, YouTube, for real. YouTube needs to do it. We need VIP status available, please. Please, YouTube. It would be such a good feature. I know, right, Liam? What am I doing, bro? Can you add a kill counter? No, I'm not going to add an on-screen kill counter because I switch grinds so often. I'd have to swap out the text files for the counter like multiple times a stream in many cases. So it's just not worth it. And then I'd have to make sure that the kill counts match up on screen with what I've got on my counter app on my phone. It would just be too much of a hassle to do on-screen kill counters. I'd rather just, you know, keep track of it on my phone and then tell you what the kill counts are when somebody asks about it. $2 here. Got a diamond hog deer. Let's go. That's awesome. Smoked. Fire Edits, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, bro. Any information for HM for red deer? So with red deer, you want to be leaving level 4s and below for your HM. I highly recommend that if you're going to do an HM grind for red deer, to do it on Tiabaroa. It's just going to be so much easier than any other map. And I also recommend that if you are doing Tiabaroa, to try to edit, or not edit down, try to, your name's Fire Edit, so it screwed me up a little bit. Try to manage down the right side of the map first, because the left side is a lot more consistent and has a lot better zones. I would recommend making that big zone on the river like one of your main zones. That area always has so many red deer. Got a great one, Whitetail. Let's go, Amber. That's awesome. Yes, Blue, it was. That was 107. It was the tar that I took down with KG. On the to answer your guys' question, because there's a few people asking me why I didn't let KG shoot the Great One Tar. And it's because I didn't have that combo. If it was a combo I had already had, I probably would have let him shoot it. But I did not have those horns with that fur type. I had those horns on a different fur type, and I had that fur type with different horns, but I didn't have that combination. Where did... And, you know, after I was talking to him and stuff, we kind of want to do, like, an actual grind to get his first Great One, right? Like, we kind of want to do an actual grind on one of his maps. You know, like, I'll hop over there and help him set it up and stuff. We kind of want it to happen that way. So it's more like, feels more like he worked for it, you know? Because obviously being given a Great One just isn't the same as actually getting one to spawn. Found a spoon rack fallow. Let's go, dude. Let's go. $1,300 since I started my first Great One Whitetail. 20 diamonds and no Great One yet. Hey, you'll get it eventually, man. I've had plenty of grinds that, you know, reached over 1,000, over 2,000. Ronnie, what's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Scarecrow, Ronnie! Hope you're doing good. Oh. Smoked him. Dude, where's the doe? It is bugging me. Oh, there she is. Okay. I messed up that shot. We got him. Let's go. $3 down. Got a super rare piebald fallow. Let's go, Solar. That's amazing. Love to see it. Or love to hear it. Check out the video I just posted on the Codex, Dylan. I made a video like 2 or 3 days ago on the Codex. In fact, I think one of the moderators or members can do the command for it. Yep, there we go. Jets has it. There's the video showing it. And talking about why it's not worth using. $3 out of the zone is not bad, man. 207. 222, and then this guy's a little feller. How long have you been streaming for? Just got out of school. It's been 30 minutes since we started. Okay, and knock on wood. We haven't lagged today like we did the last time we tried to stream. So, fingers crossed that it continues this way. Fingers crossed, bro. 200 kills into my grind, got 3 level 3 trolls, and that's all I've got. No diamonds or rares. Yeah, it happens, man. When you're early in a grind, you're not going to see as many diamonds. You know, one of the biggest misconceptions that I see in the community, and I'm not saying that this is like necessarily how you feel about it, it just brought up this thought process in my mind real quickly. I've noticed that one of the biggest misconceptions that people have with like herd management and stuff, and grinding in general, is that people seem to think that if you're doing herd management, it's going to immediately look like a Scarecrow grind, right? When in reality, this is like my 30th or 40th grind on this exact same population of whitetail deer. I think 30th. Yeah, it's more than 30. Definitely more than 30. I've had more than 30 grinds on the same set of animals, on the same population of whitetail deer, right? And so the first grind I ever did on this map was a long time ago. It was over 2 years ago at this point, I think. And it took us a while to start getting diamonds showing up left and right. But then, you know, once you actually get things managed down, then you can just do grind after grind after grind on the same population of animals, and you'll be getting a lot better results because you've already managed things down from that first grind. So, like, if it's your first grind on a map for a species, it's going to be pretty slow to start with. And then as you manage things down, you'll start seeing more diamonds. You know, you'll pop your great one, and then, you know, you go straight into the next grind. And at the very beginning of grind 2, you're going to have a lot better diamond rate just because you've managed the map down. But I feel like, you know, a lot of people, they join into a stream like mine or Ladies or, you know, iBuys or any of us that do a lot of HM. And, you know, they see us when we're thousands upon thousands of kills into hunting a population of animals. And they didn't see like the early grinds, so they think, oh, so herd management just instantly gets you giants. When that is definitely not the case. I feel like that is one of the biggest misconceptions I see. Honestly, I should make a video on that. I should make a video just explaining it. Do like a HM fully explained, best explanation video you will see type of video, you know? In fact, ooh. He's nice. He's nice. This is this group over here, I think. Yeah. I spooked them off before they could get to their zone. Ah, no vitals, rip. Well, at this point, it's not even worth trying to save him. He's going to be ruined regardless, so get him down so we can see what his score is. What do you guys think? Would you like to see a video kind of like going super in depth with herd management, explaining everything? You guys do want to see it? Okay. Because I do feel like it gets very, like, confusing if you don't watch from the very beginning. Yes, Jettas, it's 100% effective. Herd management is incredibly effective. Nice, Jody. Yep, would have been time. Well, that was our first diamond of the day. Would I rather have a typical rack great one or any super rare of my choice? I'd rather have the typical rack than a super rare. Just because of how long it's taken for me to get it. I mean, we still don't have it after 40 great one whitetail or something crazy like that. So I would much rather have a typical rack than a super rare. But hey, I'd be happy with either, man. How long have I been playing? Since the last month of 2016, so December of 2016. That was back in a invite-only beta that they did. A closed beta that you could apply for through email. And I've been playing it ever since with like maybe a 1-year break kind of early on in the existence of the game, back when there wasn't much content for it. Okay, we got 2 there. Typical great one or piebald great one? Okay, in that scenario, fabled piebald whitetail all the way. Just because I'd be like the only content creator to have ever got one. How do you keep track of your kills? I use an app on my phone called Smart Counter, Logan. But yeah, I mean, if I had the choice between a typical rack and a fabled piebald, dude, I mean, I'd take the fabled piebald in a heartbeat. That's like a no-brainer. Sure, I still wouldn't have the typical rack, which is the whole reason I keep grinding whitetail. But I would have something that no other, like, big content creator has ever got. Great one moose or whitetail? I like the moose more. I like the great one moose more overall, but I like the typical rack whitetail great one more than almost any other great one in the game. If we're getting down to the nitty-gritty, getting down to the combinations and stuff, you know. Which one is better, piebald or melanistic? It's personal preference, man. Whatever you like more. For me, it depends on the species. If we're talking rarity-wise, melanistics are a lot more rare than piebalds, and in some cases, albinos even. The melas are more rare, but when it comes to what's better, it kind of comes down to whatever you like more. Beautiful. Smoking them today, man. We're getting lots of kills already. We are 40 minutes into the stream, and I'm pretty sure we've killed about 50 whitetail. Give or take a few. I can't remember the exact number we started at today. And troll. Okay, so let me read this one out. Fabled, piebald, typical, but no more great one whitetail spawns, or unlimited, but with no chance of an ultra rare. Oh, man. So if I'd get the fabled, piebald, typical rack, but then I would never get a great one whitetail again. Or unlimited great one whitetail, so essentially it would just be the way that it is now, but with no chance at an ultra rare. I think I'd take the fabled, piebald, typical rack, because at that point I wouldn't need to grind whitetail anymore. Because that's the ultimate goal. At that point, I couldn't do any better. So I think I'd have to go with the fabled, piebald, typical rack. And then just never getting a great one again for whitetail. Because, yeah, that would be the ultimate goal for whitetail. I wouldn't need to hunt them anymore after that. Well, true. If you went with, like, you know, unlimited great one spawns, similar to how it is now, you know, just being able to grind for as many as I wanted, there would be the chance of the typical rack, but we see how that's worked out for me. Dude, if I could get a fabled, piebald, typical rack, but I'd never get a great one whitetail again, I'd love that. I'd take that in a heartbeat. Because, like I said, that would be the final goal. I'd get the final goal done. And then I probably wouldn't come back to whitetail anyway. Ooh, big ol' 3. Woo! Love to see it. Well, 266 maximum estimate. He's not huge, but he's not small. His max estimate's kind of low. Lower than I expected, I should say. Gosh, I love the 308 bolt. Just such a good sounding gun, bro. Got such a crisp sound. A crisp crack. It has a crisp crack to it. 258 max weight? What? A max weight that's 258. That's kind of wild, actually. That's actually kind of wild, guys. He's a little feller for a max weight. Well, that's going to go in the video. Boom. Not going to tax him, though, because I don't got the room in my trophy manager, and I've got smaller ones that made diamond that were max weight. Crazy, though, for real. How to get the 308 bolt? Wasn't it like the high caliber hunting pack or something? Or no, I don't think it was the high caliber. It was the one with the Sarugi in it. It was the one with the Sarugi. I forgot the name of that pack. Got on Leighton Lakes and got a piebald mallard. Nice, dude. Oh, Hunter Power Pack. That's right. Good old Hunter Power Pack, man. Yeah, 308 bolt actions in the Hunter Power Pack. It's a pretty solid pack, to be honest. Because it's got the 7mm bolt. It's got the 338 bolt. Got some good guns. Oh, for sure, Johnny, for sure. Oh, yeah, Caitlin, I haven't even bought the game yet. I need to buy it and install it tonight. I've just been, like, not doing too much stuff on the PC the last few days, so I haven't paid attention to anything. I've been just off relaxing and chilling. It's finally getting, like, decent weather outside, so I've been outside messing around with the little RC Monster Jam truck that I got a couple months ago. Aaliyah loves watching it. The most elegant great one? Ooh, elegant. Maybe the pheasant? Because, like, they're all fancy patterns and stuff, you know? Higher zones always low pressure. First of all, don't spam my chat. You don't need to say it 5 times within the last 10 messages in chat. Chill. And it's the stands and the tents. Or not the tents. The stands and the blinds. Stands and blinds cut pressure down by, like, I think 75%. Something crazy like that. But you gotta use stands and blinds if you want to have reduced pressure. Favorite great one? Definitely the moose. Nice, Jace. That's awesome. Let's go, Liam. How to get the blinds you're using? The ones I use are from the Duck and Cover DLC. Sorry, my pheasant grind was wondering what to do with solo males. I just shoot them until they become level 1s. Like, I shoot all the solo males that I see until they become level 1s. Or at least small 2s. Just so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Nice, Wake. Nice. Yeah, no problem, Hexy. Haven't even got a diamond, can't believe it. Let's go, dude. Great one without getting a diamond is kind of rare. You don't see that very often. Oh, he stopped. That should be illegal. Should be illegal for a deer to stop that quick. Oh, you did, Caitlin? Wow, you've surpassed me. Let me look at my foxes. What am I at on foxes? Yeah, I'm at 408 foxes. You've passed my fox kills by a pretty substantial number as well. My moose are all disappearing, but I can't find any more zones. Either you are not waiting long enough for them to respawn, or they've gone back to other zones that you've found. Or, you know, they could have created new zones too. Honestly, there's a lot of things that could happen to make them go all out of whack like that. In many cases, it's just that they've gone to different zones. Not gonna worry about him. You have a great one grind guide command? Yes, there's a playlist that I have. I think it's like the... I can't remember the command that it's under, but there is a command to my playlist that has all my HM guides. Mental Sore, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Hope you're doing good. Has your game crashed while picking up a great one? Nope. Never had that issue, thankfully. Thankfully, never had that issue. How many kills? Currently 669. Or actually, no. I forgot to mark down the last two. 671. Hey guys, what y'all doing? You silly billies. Well, I don't think I've got anything else to shoot here, so let's just start the next run. How many kills? 671. What should the next map be? See, I would love a Texas game ranch. That's my personal pick. If you could add one animal into the game, what would it be? It would be the Pure David's deer on a Texas game ranch. You're 27 dimes, 7 trolls, 13 pies, 6 melons, and 2 albinos for fox. That's crazy, Johnny. That is insanity. All right, so we just got one here. What's my favorite multi-mount? I mean, it's got to be Breadwinner, right? The Breadwinner mount with the lions and the Cape Buffalo. Just so good. TTV Sum, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. We need wood ducks for sure, 100%. I've been requesting them for like 3 or 4 years at this point. That'd be so cool. They've had so many maps where they could have done it too. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. For sure. $3. Jeez. $3 here. There's doe 1, doe 2. Okay, the does are here. Oh, we're insane. We're insane, chat. We're insane. I'm so sorry, bro. That was a lot of butt shots. That was a lot of butt shots. Yeah, for sure, Johnny. I think I have like 2 diamond foxes from the grind. Like, that's it. I've only got 2. Favorite pheasant? Definitely the sapphire. The sapphire is just insane. Phenomenal. I just realized I forgot to grab one of them over here. How do I fix bad zones? To be honest, you can't really fix a bad zone. All you can do is find a better zone. I mean, you could attempt to fix it by deleting it and hoping that it respawns, like, as a better zone, but in most cases, I just ignore bad zones and don't make them my main zones. There will be more stuff with KG in the future. We already have plans, but it's going to be a few weeks minimum before we can do anything again. Favorite moose great one? The fabled birch typical rack. Look at that. Got a little buckaroo to shoot. Pretty good one, too. There he is. What's up, Tiki? How many great ones do I have? 107 as of now. What's up, Danton? Hopefully you have a good day, too. I've been doing all right. Kind of chilling, shooting some whitetail deer, chatting with y'all. I don't know how that second shot didn't give vitals, but whatever. How long will I stream? Probably the normal, like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours. We'll see. Haven't really decided. We're just going to wing it. At this rate, you'll hit 200 great ones by 2026. Maybe. Especially if they release a new great one at some point during the year. What's up, Berkeley? What happens if you shoot a doe on a grind? In most cases, they'll just respawn. But on rare occasions, they'll like swap with one of the bucks in a different zone. I have had that happen a few times. Especially with whitetail and fallow. I've had a few scenarios where I shoot a whitetail deer doe and she'll like take the place of one of my bucks and the buck will take her place. Had that happen a few times, man. One and a 2 and a 3. That's a buck for you and a buck for me. That doesn't add up to 3, though. Yeah, thought I had some good bars there, but nope. Ooh, we're on fire today. We're on fire with the shots. We ain't doing too bad, chat. We ain't doing too bad, brother. Where'd the other one go? Here he is. Then the last one was running this way. There he is. Can you play range sim? Maybe. Not sure, man. Not sure. Let's see. Really just comes down to if I feel like playing it or not. That's a big buck over there. That's a big 3. Absolutely smoked him. Nice, dude. That is a beautiful buck. Yeah, we're not doing too bad on the shots today. The only one that I was doing really bad on was when we actually had a diamond in front of us the first time today. You need a plugin on OBS, COTW. You have to download a plugin on OBS that allows you to stream to both. Then you enter your stream key and stuff, and then I'd recommend looking it up on YouTube. It's gonna be a lot more easy to understand than me trying to explain it. You play Way of the Hunter? I used to. I don't really play it anymore because they haven't done any interesting updates recently. I just haven't been too interested in the updates they've been doing. 272. Love to see it. Look at that freaking beast. Such a good-looking buck, man. Such a good-looking buck. Did I say good-looking buck? Hey, it's a good-looking buck there. A good-looking buck. There we go. We're doing great. Are you stacking? No, stacking's only needed when you're in the process of managing. I'm way past the managing phase. You only stack when you're managing the map. If you're done managing the map and you're just rotating your zones, there's no need to stack. Yeah, I did see that, Johnny. I did see that they were kind of going to make it easier to tell what are good and bad genetics animals, which is nice. Good to see Way of the Hunter making some refinements to their systems. The thing for me, though, with Way of the Hunter is they just haven't released any interesting, maps and rares for animals, trophies. Their last map was a lot of repeat species with only a couple of new ones. And because the game is so early in its life cycle, they really can't afford to be reusing content so soon, right? Call of the Wild does it, but that's because the game's 7 or 8 years old. I think it's 8 years old now. They've released 14, 15 maps or something crazy. So at that point, of course, you're going to get some repeats. But Way of the Hunter is such an early game. It's so early in development that they can't afford to be reusing species so much. And for me, that's kind of just killed my interest in the game, is the lack of new content. And there's barely any rares to get in the game. There's not enough variety in the antlers. It's just, they could be doing so much better. Way of the Hunter needs to focus on the trophy hunting side of things a little more. If they want the game to, perform better, to blow up, have a lot more people playing it, man, Way of the Hunter needs to kind of pick up the pace with the trophies. Yeah, pretty much, Johnny. I mean, I like the Africa map on Way of the Hunter, but yeah, it was lacking a lot of good species that would have really made it incredible. Mr. Rod Gaming, thank you for the super chat. What is your dream great one? Probably, if I could just pick anything that is possible, it would definitely be a fabled, piebald, typical rack whitetail. Because that's not only is it the ultimate in rarity, but it's also one of the coolest looking great ones you could ever get. It is the holy grail of whitetail hunting. It would be insane. How do I know which zones are my main on a great one grind? Just whichever ones you like. That's really all it comes down to. Whichever ones you like, for whatever reason it may be. It's honestly not that in-depth or complicated for picking your main zones. It's just the ones you like the most. That's all it is. And everybody's definition is going to be a little bit different, for me, it's whatever zones are in the open the most, easiest to hunt, and are the most consistent with respawns. That's the criteria I look for. But, what everybody's looking for is going to be a little bit different. Each person has a little bit of a different idea of what they're looking for in a zone. Yeah, I don't get it, Liam. I don't get it, man. Guys, I know it's been a few days since you've had a full Scarecrow stream. But y'all don't gotta act up and spam. Chill. Chill, man. I get it. Y'all are excited. But chill. We don't need so many spammers. Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot this guy first, I think. But there's a doe head right in front of his lungs. That's fun. We're just gonna drop his buddy. We're gonna drop the nice one. Yeah, Liam, it's like, what's even the point of spamming random letters? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't accomplish anything. All it does is make the rest of the chat get annoyed with you. What was my first great one? My first ever great one was a whitetail deer off of Rancho Del Arroyo. Oh, gosh, I'm stuck in the corner. I've been banished to the corner. Rip. Yo, what's up, Creedon? Opinion on diamond brown bear? They're pretty cool. I don't really hunt a lot of bears because there's no antlers, but I don't really hunt a lot of brown bear or grizzly bear because they don't really have anything aside from the rare fur types and the diamonds. What was the 107th great one? It was the very last great one video that was on the channel, the tar with KG. That is what it was. Is he even where I can shoot him? Guess we're about to find out. Gonna guess he was... Yeah, he's behind. He's behind the ground. R.I.P. We gotta fast travel here and try to pop him. Hey! Yeah, that's right. Get down. X-Sway, what's up, dude? Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's up, Casey? How's it going? You and KG going to do some grinding together? Whenever he gets back from his trip and isn't sick anymore, which will probably be at least a couple weeks. So we are going to do, you know, the grinding and stuff. We're going to do the lodge tours and stuff, but it's going to be a few weeks before we get those done. Because he's busy with a lot of IRL stuff at the moment. But yeah, we want to do a bunch of stuff like that. We got a lot of plans, guys. We got a lot of plans. Sway, thank you for another super chat, dude. Really appreciate that, man. Thank you. No, not all of my grinds are HM, Miles. I don't do HM for all of my grinds. We've done probably like what? 16 or 17 of my grinds were no HM. Something like that. I think I had 13 that were no HM before pheasants. And then pheasants came along, and like my first 3 pheasants were no HM. Yeah, that'd be like 16 great ones without HM, and then the rest are HM. Aye, he thick. He thick, brother. That's beautiful, man. Look at that. That's really big for a 2. I think that's max score for a level 2. And I don't mean max score for Diamond Whitetail. I mean max score for this rack. This rack, I don't believe, can get any larger than that. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he big thick. He big thick for real. Our diamond count now says 50-50. Beautiful. Why y'all coming from over here? Oh. Oh, it's after drink time. That's the other zone. No, we haven't set up a great one grind for KG. We haven't even got a chance to record again. Because he's been sick and he had a trip that he was going on. I'm pretty sure he's on that trip now, but I'm not sure. It's going to be a few weeks before we do any more recording. Y'all just got to be patient. It's going to be a little while before we can do any more content. Yo, what's up, Ender? How's it going? And we're at 700 kills on the whitetail grind. Jeez. We're really smoking them today, guys. We don't know what Great One grind we're going to do yet, guys. We haven't discussed anything. The only thing that we know is he said he'd be down to do it. We haven't decided what it's going to be, what map it's going to be, any of that stuff. What's up, Rochelle? How's it going? Your vote is Fox? Well, it definitely won't be Fox. My assumption is that it's probably going to be whitetail or fallow deer. But that's just a guess. Because he loves whitetail deer. And I know he likes fallow deer, and fallow are one of the easier grinds that you can do. So I feel like whitetail or fallow would be the two most likely choices, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll do something like a tar grind. You never know. Oh, there was another? Hey, bud. Wait, there was 2 more. What? There was $4 here. How come I didn't see the other 2? Come on, bro. Sway, thank you for the super chat. Can you check out my Call of the Wild channel, Man of the Wild? I mean, if I get time to after the stream, maybe. I don't really watch Call of the Wild content, though, man. I appreciate the super chat, though. Wow, that thing barely made diamond. He barely made it. Don't make poor KG do that. Hey, I'm leaving it up to him. I'm 100% going to leave it up to him. Just whatever he wants to do. I'm just saying. Maybe he wants to do something like that. Because he got to see the Great One Tar in game last time that he was on. So, you know, maybe he liked it enough to want to go for one. I'm just saying. You never know. But I got a feeling it's going to be whitetail or fallow. That's my prediction, is that he'll want to do whitetail or fallow. But that's just a prediction. I guess we'll see. You won't want to set it up, though? Well, see, that's the beauty of it, right? Is that we're both going to be setting it up. It's going to be a multiplayer grind, which is going to be kind of cool. And we don't know if we're going to herd manage or not. I don't know if he wants to herd manage or not, you know? So we might end up just doing no HM, you know? And if we do no HM, tar would be a lot easier to set up for. Because at that point, you would just pick the best zones. And you'd be good to go. So I guess it really comes down to what we decide to do. Ah, man. Well, mess that guy up. He's not going to die anytime soon. Watch KG become a hardcore grinder. I don't think he'll become a hardcore grinder. He's interested in the grinding aspect of things, but I don't know if he'd ever want to become as hardcore of a grinder as like someone like myself. And I'm thinking that whenever we do this grind, we might kind of start out with a more casual grinding style. We'll see, man. We'll see. Sway, thank you for the super chat. I'm going to go now. Bye. Later, dude. Thank you for dropping in, man. I've never watched his content, Big Rocky Muscle. I've heard of him, but I've never watched his content, so I can't really give an opinion. I don't know anything about him. Never watched Queso. I've heard that he's good, but I've never watched him, so no clue. What's up, Slade? How's it going? What wrap am I using on the AR? Which one am I using? I think it's just like the nickel. I think. Let me look. Yeah, I think it's the nickel metal. Let's go, Leighton. That's awesome. Bomb Gaming, thank you for the 3 months as a member. Holy. Holy, holy, holy. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the Easter Black Matte Nitride Metal. So it's not nickel, it's nitride. I thought it was called like nickel. Maybe that's a different one. Yeah, the nitride metal. It's pretty good looking, I think. Hey guys, y'all ever have one of those days where like you sleep in way longer than you normally would, and afterwards your body's just like, I don't want to do anything. It's so strange how the human body works, man. If you don't get enough sleep, you feel tired. If you get too much sleep, you feel kind of sluggish and tired. If you get the perfect amount of sleep, you feel incredible. I'm having one of those days where I overslept by a couple of hours, and now my body's just like, oh, dude, why? Why'd you make me get up? What's up, Camo? How's it going? Looks like you guys have experienced the same thing as well. Kind of figured. Seems to just be one of those things. Woo, smoked them. They dead. For real, for real. No cap. That's you today, Liam? Same, brother. Same. Part of me when I got up was like, man, why did I schedule a stream for today? Oh, gosh. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do the stream early. While it's still early in the morning. Well, not early in the morning, but the afternoon. Actually, at this point, it's 2 p.m. We started the stream at like, what, 1 p.m.? I believe so. Also, we had, was it daylight savings time? That probably threw us all off a little bit, too. I think it was daylight savings time. Because the time went back an hour, I believe. Yeah, it was daylight savings time. Okay. I thought so. And that can definitely throw your body off a little bit, too, because it's like it's like used to it being a certain time, but it's an hour earlier now. Hey, no, bad. Stop it. We're insane. We're unstoppable. Yeah, not today, Volt. Wasn't feeling like multi-streaming today. I was just feeling like a chill, relaxed stream today. You know? Little bit of chill action, brother. Getting a little chilly with it. Speaking of chilly, we're finally getting to a point where it's not super cold outside. So I've been able to go outside and do some stuff the last few days. Not 100% elements, so the plan, and it's going to be a few weeks before we get a chance to do this because KG's busy on a trip at the moment. But the plan is that me and him are going to grind on his map and set up a grind for him. We haven't decided any of the details yet, though. The farthest we've got is like me asking, hey, would you want to do a grind series where we set up a grind on your map? And he said, yeah, let's do it. That is the farthest we got in the conversation. So we don't know the details of it yet. But it should be quite fun. Ooh, big boy. He thick. 100% no chance Crow went outside. He only sits at his monitor for real, for real. Dude, you know, that's what the people would think. That's what the people would think. It's funny to me that there are some people that think that way. That think that Scarecrow never leaves the house. But thankfully, since you amazing people have supported the channel so much to the point where I can do this for a living, it makes it so, you know, this is my work time, but it's also my playtime because, you know, I love it. And then the rest of the day, I'm just doing normal people stuff, you know, just playing outside with my daughter, shopping, messing around with like RC monster trucks and stuff. Scarecrow's a normal person too, man. They're capping. Big capping, dude. Big capping for real, for real. Big capping for real, no cap. See, if somebody says that, do you know if they're capping or not? He's big capping for real, no cap. Michael, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate that. What's your favorite animal in the Hunter Call of the Wild? I would have to say the tigers. They're just such a unique and interesting experience. The rares are so freaking beautiful. And it's exciting every time. Oh no, I killed a doe. How did I kill the doe? Did I just like flick to the wrong one? Or was she in front of the one I was looking at? Can one of you go back and tell me what happened there? I'm so confused. Was the doe in front of the buck I tried to shoot? Or did I flick to the wrong one because I was not paying enough attention? Oh well. Hopefully she'll respawn at a zone where it's actually convenient. Yeah, Jace, for sure. I switched to the doe and shot it. Ah, man. See? This is what happens when I try to multitask, man. What I need to do is stop talking when I'm going to shoot, finish shooting them, then resume talking. Because we messing up now. We messing up now. Yeah, I already answered. I already answered the question, Michael. I said tigers. Tigers are my favorite. I mean, nothing would happen, Woodward. It would be his regardless. If he manages to spawn like a typical rack or an ultra rare, I wouldn't. What do you mean what would happen? He'd still shoot it. It's his. You know? That's wild. I aimed at the doe. I can't believe that. Hashtag Scarecrow fell off, guys. Scarecrow fell off, bro. Okay, no risks. We killed 2 already. Just be happy, Crow. Crow ain't jelly like that? Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. During a grind, when do you start shooting your big stags? Whenever you feel like you're managed enough. That's really all it comes down to, man. It's not like a super scientific answer or anything, you know? It's just whenever I feel like the herd management is right. Then I shoot all the stacked diamonds and stuff. And if it turns out that it wasn't managed enough, I just restack everything again and keep doing that till it gets perfect. You don't even have to stack, to be honest, though. Like, it's not a necessity. I just answered that, PW. I said I wouldn't mind. I'd be happy for him regardless. Think of it this way. If me and KG do this 2-person grind like we've been talking about, right? And he gets something crazy like a fabled piebald, I'm not going to be upset about it because we did the grind to get him a great one, right? And I would still have a video with a fabled piebald to upload on the channel. Even if I'm not the one shooting it, right? Because we'd be doing the 2-player grind. So, like, I wouldn't be mad at all. I'd still get a phenomenal video out of it. He'd have a fantastic trophy. We'd both get to witness something insane. It would be just... That would honestly be best case freaking scenario, dude. That would be incredible. Yeah, same if it's a typical rack. If we get a typical rack... That's still going to be a fantastic video regardless. Even if I'm not the one that gets to shoot it. I'm just excited to do it, you know? I think it's just going to be fun regardless. It's a win-win, exactly. It's a win-win. He would get one of the rarest trophies in the game if he managed to spawn one. We'd both get fantastic videos to upload for all of you to enjoy. And, like, we'd get to say that we were a part of one of the most legendary hunts ever, you know? It would be all good. There'd be nothing bad about it. I'm not super, like, jealous or picky or anything like that, you know? I'm just happy for people when they get something good. But hey, that's just me, man. I know not everybody thinks about it the exact same way. It'd be the greatest one. Indeed, indeed. It'd be crazy. It'd be freaking crazy, bro. If you're grinding for the fallow great one and you're leaving level 2s, do you shoot them if they spawn in your main zone? Yeah, so if I've picked out my favorite zones, you know, the ones that I want to make my main zones, I do shoot the low levels that spawn in them because I want the low levels to spawn in the other zones, right? Like, for example, I think I've got 11 or 12 whitetail zones that I grind regularly. Those are my main zones. And I've got a total of 71 whitetail zones, right? But I only pick 11 or 12. The rest of them, those are the zones that I want the low levels to pop up in. Now, there is one exception, right? If you're hunting something like... You're hunting fallow, you said. So this won't apply to your grind. But if you're hunting something like whitetail, where some of the herds have 4 bucks, I will leave some 1s in some of those herds, just because, you know, it's unlikely I'd be able to shoot 4 bucks in one run out of the same zone, right? So in that scenario, I'll leave 1 or 2 of the level 1s in some zones. But for fallow deer, yeah, you want to be killing any buck that shows up in your main zones, because you have so few bucks to shoot per group with fallow deer. They have smaller groups in general, so... Fish Lover, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. I have no idea why the message got deleted, but I'm going to assume it was something bad. But thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Woo. We're nuts. We're nuts, bro. Nice, Ricky, nice. Hope it goes well, dude. Hope your grind goes good. Oh, yeah, Jace, you can probably tell by the videos that it's a lot of fun. One thing that you guys will probably have noticed about not just myself, but also with Kendall from the videos that I posted here on the channel is that I'm the exact same when I'm not, like, recording a video for my channel as I am when I'm recording one. And KG's the same way. Like, he is the same off camera as he is on camera. And so you could tell that we're having a lot of fun with the collabs we've been doing. I mean, if we weren't having fun, it would have ended at collab 1, you know? But we have had a ton of fun with it. How did I not kill this thing? Rip. All right, later, Casey. Thank you for dropping in. Gabagoo, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I don't know what to write here. Well, I guess you found what to write there. There you go. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. Super generous. Oh. Have we always had 2 does here? Okay, we've always had 2 does here. Never mind. I was going to say I found where she respawned, but I guess not. I'm really curious where that doe that we killed is going to respawn. Little worried that it's going to be in an inconvenient zone. I'm not going to take any risks with the shot. We're just going to take our 2 and move on. What animal kills in Silveridge Peaks? I assume you're asking, like, what types of animals you can kill on Silveridge Peaks. I mean, there's Rocky Mountain elk, there's mule deer, there's mountain goats, there's mountain lions. There is pronghorn, there's black bear, there's turkeys, bison. I believe that's all. Did I say bighorn sheep? There's quite a few animals on Silver Ridge that are really fun. Maybe the doe will spawn your typical rack. Could you imagine if that was possible? To get a great one from a doe? That'd be great. Let's just hope, guys, fingers crossed, that that doe spawns in the same place we killed her. Because so far, I have not seen her. And we're almost back to the zone that we accidentally shot her out of. So either she just has not respawned yet, or she's going to be in one of the last zones, which wouldn't be bad. Any of those last, like, 4 or 5 would not be bad at all. No! Stop your floating. That should be illegal, dude. They should never be allowed to float. Thank you, Trip. Appreciate that. Best loadouts for every map. See, that would be a very short video because I use one loadout for everything, right? If I were to make a video that was like the best loadout for every map, it would be 300 AR, 243 handgun, 308 AR, and the 22 LR of your choice. And boom, that would have been my loadout. And then the Odin scope. And you could apply that to literally every single map in the game aside from the bird hunting maps. So there'd be like 2 loadouts in that entire video. I use very like universal loadouts that can be used pretty much anywhere. Okay, now let's see. No dough. That's concerning. Uh-oh. Okay, so the dough didn't respawn here, guys. Uh-oh. Yeah, Volt, sadly, nothing I could do about that, man. Sadly, nothing I could do about that. It's unfortunate we had to remove all the old emotes, but hey. Regardless of how silly the reason I think may be, if somebody like requests that I take down emotes that they've made for me because of a disagreement, then I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna honor that, even though I don't agree with the reasons. Nothing over there. Where is this doe, bro? Where'd she respawn? I gotta know. Replace it with an AI one. That's beautiful, Caitlin. I might have to do that. AI floater emote. I see a lot of people using like AI to make their emotes nowadays. That would actually be so funny, though. That'd be so funny, dude. Ooh, deaded. To be honest, I could just, like, make the different assets with AI and then edit it all down together into one emote. Like get an AI red deer, AI water, and then I could put like a crosshair over top of the red deer. I think that'd be kind of cool. Although I don't know how easy that would be to see as a tiny emote. We'll have to see it. I'll have to see how it works. I'll mess around with it later. The one problem with AI stuff is that it takes so long to get it to make exactly what you want. And this is why for like emotes and stuff, it's always going to be like easier to go to like a professional artist to get your emotes. Because AI takes ages sometimes. Oh yeah, antlered female deer would actually be kind of cool. Getting antlered does. I think that would be a cool feature. Because yeah, like you said, it does happen. I really want Great One. Been grinding for a year. Well, keep on going, man. That's the thing about Great Ones, is if you just keep grinding, eventually it's going to happen. Now, obviously, everybody has different amounts of time that they can dedicate to it, but one thing stays true regardless of how much time you can put into it, is the fact that if you keep on trying, eventually it's going to happen. Oh, fantastic, Caitlin. Fantastic. Oh my gosh. That is the... Oh my gosh, I have the perfect idea for our floater emote. A deer on like a pool floaty. You know, like one of those like pool duck floaties that... Oh my gosh. It's just got a red deer laying back in it with like a margarita in hand or something. That would be so good. That'd be so good. That's what's coming up. That's fantastic, Caitlin. Well, let me know if you get it to make any cool ones. Because that is freaking hilarious, bro. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That would be such a good emote. Oh my gosh. It doesn't even have to be a deer either, right? Like, it could be any animal that's in Call of the Wild. But to be honest, like a deer fits more because it's mainly whitetail and fallow and red deer that we have floating all the time. Occasionally black bear, but not as often for me. Also, nowadays, when it comes to like the AI stuff, I feel a little more like safe doing AI for like emotes and stuff like that because of how much the US has been like pushing to make AI more normalized. For a while, it was kind of questionable as to whether or not it was going to get banned or not, or like there was going to be like copyright issues, but it's kind of looking like AI is just being embraced like super heavily. I'm starting to think I don't have to worry about that anymore, and I can start having some fun with it for videos. As in, like, for making emojis, emotes, doing concept videos for stuff I'd like to see in the game and stuff like that. Nothing over there. Not even a bear. How many kills? 735. We're getting up there. And, you know, it's one of those things where I know not everybody agrees with AI. Not everybody likes it, but it's looking like it's here to stay, man. Nothing you can do about that. And so at that point, might as well embrace it. What level is Whitetail for herd management? You just leave level 1s. For herd management with Whitetail, you just leave the level 1s. You kill everything above that. Nice, Sid. That's sick, dude. That's what I'm trying to get. Trying to get that typical. Okay, this is the last one that we didn't get last run. Oh. I've seen a copyright warning on an AI book. Yeah, it's hard to say, man. I mean, there's probably definitely some outliers. And it also depends on how much of a direct rip it would be as well, right? Because the thing about like AI story writing and stuff is I have seen a few scenarios where it would just rip directly from actual books, which obviously that's a problem if you run into that. What DLC should you buy next? Well, that's going to depend, obviously, on which ones you already have and which ones you don't have. I would recommend, if you haven't already, get Salzwiesen Park. It's the most recent map, and it's a lot of fun if you want, like, a smaller map that's more catered towards bird hunting and small game. It can be quite a bit of fun. No freaking respawns. Where did they go? I don't know. Well, there's a doe. That's probably the doe that's always there, though. Oh, rip PW. Nightbot gotcha. But yeah, if you have an all doe zone, I wouldn't recommend, like, making that a main zone. Definitely leave it as an exterior. Been grinding whitetails for like a month, haven't seen one good respawn. Well, how many have you killed in a month? And what's your definition of a good respawn? Is it a diamond or is it like a super rare? Gotta kind of know what type of range we're dealing with here. Okay, no respawns here. They're acting weird ever since we shot the doe, bro. If you shoot a fallow deer and the zone disappears, it was likely a solo. If you have a solo buck, it's always going to disappear after you kill it. How do you swap some pheasants out? I don't know. I've never done it. I've never swapped pheasants. I don't think you even can. Although maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can. Hard to say. Never tried it though. The only thing I've like actively done swapping with males and females for is black bear. That's about it. I don't even know what that is, Element. I'm 26, Sandy. I'm becoming an old man. I was 4,872 years old. For real. No cap. I'm ancient. That's hilarious, Liam. Pretty much, though. Oh, that's a 2. Okay, so we need to shoot him. Any in the closer zone? No. Bazinga. He dead. So's his buddy. No, don't float. Stop that. You stop that. A fossil that's alive is a fantastic way to say it. What's your suggestion for the best animals to grind for cash? So, I know everybody's going to immediately say crocodiles, but they're not the best cash method. They're the best if you don't want to set up a full grind. But if you want to set up a full grind, you're willing to dedicate 16/10 to grinding cash, something like red deer, black bear, or rooster deer is going to be so much better than crocs. Crocs are good if you want to do a casual money grind. But I have made more money off of black bear than anything else. Black bear and red deer have been like the best money methods for me. And although I've never fully set up a grind for it, I can almost guarantee that rooster deer will be one of the best as well. Because they give like 15, 16, 1700 cash per kill. And it's really easy to find all of their zones. Do I have a diamond plains bison? Yes, I've got a few of them. It's been a while since I've killed one though. But I do have a couple. Yeah, the tiger grind was pretty crazy for cash until they nerfed it. Now it's just... it's just meh. It's just a meh grind. In terms of money. How do you swap black bear? Oh, you just kill the females in your good zones and kill the males in your bad zones until they swap. That's really all there is to it. It's a lot more simple than you would think. Where did we shoot this other guy? Where are you, you little turd? There he is. What do I use to count my kills? I use an app called Smart Counter on my phone. I believe so, Leo. Been a while since I've shot Banteng, so I can't remember what their scores were. Best way to get money is mallard? I wouldn't say the best way to get money is mallard, no. You can get a lot more money faster with black bear or red deer if you set up all your tents to grind zones. Because think of it this way. I can kill 70 to 80 black bear an hour. We'll just go with the low number and say 70, right? No. Let's go to 60. Let's go to 60. They give about 1,400 cash, you know, 14 or 1,500. We'll go with the low end of 1,400. So 60 times 1,400. That's 84,000 cash per hour if you're grinding black bear with an efficient setup. And that's kind of at the low end. You'll probably make 100K an hour. You could never reach that number with mallard. Especially considering, you know, a lot of people, you're not going to hit every shot on a mallard because they're flying. So overall, mallards are not a very good cash grinding method. You'd be much better off going for bear or red deer. Over how many hours, though, big boy? Because like I said, you know, if you do 5 hours of bear hunting, you're going to make 500K most likely. How do you restart your map? You cannot restart your map without restarting your entire profile. Remember when geese were the money meta, the good old days? Oh, dude, for real. Back in the olden days. Back when they were super, super slow. It was crazy. Yeah, mallards only give a few $100 per kill. So yeah, definitely not a good money-making method. Because the thing is, during the time period that you're waiting for one flock to come along and then the next flock to come along, I could have already made like 10K shooting bears in the time you're spending waiting for the ducks. I mean, unless you're murdering every single duck in a flock, which is almost impossible for most people to do. Four or 5 hours. Sorry to say it, man, but I don't believe you. I don't believe that you made 500K off of ducks in 5 hours. It's just not possible with how much money they give. They only give a few hundred apiece. You'd have to be killing. Jeez, like if you killed 100 ducks an hour, that would still only be like 40K cash. Yeah, there's just no way it's possible. There's no way you made 500K in 5 hours off of ducks. Is it possible that you've just miscalculated something? Because I do not think that you've made that much in that short of time with ducks. There's just no way. And hey, if you found a way to do it, you should upload a video on it. You may have just found the new method, dude. You may have just found the new meta. Oh. I'll let him go. I'll let him go. Just been doing my grinds, have a little under 350K. Yeah, I mean, grinding in general, if you're just setting up grinds, you're going to make lots of passive income. My gosh, Blue. Oi, oi, oi. All right, let's see. Is the doe here? Nope. $4 still. Oh, gosh, man. Oh, gosh. Well, I wonder where that doe respawned. She's got to be in one of the last few zones. We got to find her and smoke her real good. Smoke her real good, I tell you what. $3 over there. Jeez. Well, I'd say it's safe to say she probably didn't spawn over there. You like grinding more than hunting? I do too, but I enjoy both. I have fun with all play styles. Yes, we just talked about that, big boy. We said 400 a mallard, right? But you make 1,400 per bear. Sometimes 1,600 if you're killing like mythicals and diamonds a lot. So unless you're killing 200 mallards an hour, which I don't think is even possible, unless you're doing that, there's really no way that mallards could make you 500k in 5 hours, you know? You have to kill 1,250 mallards to get 500k cash. Oh, yeah, and there's no way you could do that in 5 hours. No way. No, I wouldn't even... I don't know anybody that kills even 500 mallards in 5 hours. I know people that primarily bird hunt that don't do anything. Like, don't get anywhere near that number of kills. Oh, definitely, Volt. Definitely. That's 250 mallards an hour? Yeah, ain't no way nobody could ever do that. That's impossible. And hey, if you're so confident that you're able to do it, make a video on it. Make a video showing exactly how you killed 1,250 mallards in 5 hours. I want to see it. I want to see a 5-hour uncut video. That'd be incredible. Maybe with 9 friends. Yeah, if you had a bunch of friends shooting them too, and then you were just claiming all of them, I could see that maybe. Oh, the doe spawned here. Ah, you stinky doe. She spawned here. I don't want you here. No. This guy, he's chill though. He's chill. But you? No. You gotta go, bro. Gotta go, bro. You gotta go, bro, ma'am. Get out of here. Too bad she isn't rare. Oh my gosh, if she spawned as a rare. Ah, that would have been so sad. Would have been like, come on, man, the only rare we get. Spawn in a better spot next time, please. Boom. 262. All right. Where are they at, though? Right there. Oh. What's my diamond rate right now? So my diamond rate was a diamond every 16.7 kills. However, it's slowed down today. Let me calculate it. So we got 755 kills for this grind divided by 46 diamonds. Oh, actually, we're still at a 16.4 ratio. Okay. So we're actually doing great. 16.4. Diamond every 16.4 kills. Whitetail popping off, yo. Kevin, thank you for the 41 months. Holy 41 months as a member is crazy. Also, speaking of members, guys, we are 6 donations off of our goal. Once we hit that goal, I'm going to gift 5 memberships to the chat as a little bit of a thank you for hitting the goal. We're getting really close, so get ready for some gifteds. Get ready for some gifted, man. Nothing there. What's my average whitetail grind? Overall, I'm not sure. I'd say of the recent ones, it's sub 1,000. My last like 10 or 11 grinds, I've only had 1 or 2 that were above 1,000. However, let me calculate what my overall average is. Okay, first I gotta see how many whitetail have I killed. Okay, so I've killed 40 great one whitetail, and I've had 46,702 whitetail kills. So 46,702 divided by 40 equals... So my average grind is 1,167 kills. That's what it averages out to across all grinds. I'm not going to get into it, G-Funk, because I've already explained it on stream like 5 or 6 months ago, but he cut off pretty much everybody that disagreed with him. So he didn't really have many friends left in the YouTube space. What happens when your views matter more than the people around you? You got an albino moose? Let's go, dude. That's awesome. And yes, that is good. That's very good. Kentucky chicken not fried? That's hilarious. Hilarious. What's my favorite map? My favorite map is Sunder Patton. It's just an awesome map. Smoked. Appreciate that, Carson. Glad you enjoy the content, man. Nice, Hunter Call the Wild Goat. Hope you're enjoying the game. Hey, that's a dime. Slimy dimey. Do you know when the next map is coming out? It'll probably be June like usual. They have a pretty consistent schedule. We get a map every June and we get a map every December. I haven't really seen them ever stray away from that, aside from like 1 or 2 years where they had delays. But in general, you can always expect it to be June or December. Best map for the Moose Great One grind? My personal favorite is Layton. Layton Lakes is the easiest if you're doing like a herd management grind. If you're not herd managing and you just want a lot of moose, it really doesn't matter too much what map you choose. But if you're herd managing, Layton is far and above, or like far above any other map. Oh. I mean, they don't really do anything like that, Luke. Like, us content creators don't get any heads up when stuff's dropping. Whenever the public announcement is out, that's when we get told as well, you know? We find out via the same way you guys do. I did hear about it, Solo Assassin. I don't really play Way of the Hunter much anymore, though, so it doesn't really bother me too much. Oh, nice, Barbara. Hope you have some luck with it. Hopefully you get some trophies. Where are you moving the grind to? So once I get a another great one whitetail off of this map, just kind of to end this grind so the numbers aren't like confusing for people. Once we finish this grind and get our great one, we're going to go to Revon Thule to do a whitetail grind. Mainly because, I mean, it's been a while since we've had an update in the game, and there's not a whole lot going on in terms of like stuff that we haven't already done aside from, you know, grinds on maps that we haven't done them on before. So we're going to do a Revon Thule whitetail grind just to keep us interested while we're waiting for the next update. Just the way they did it, Aiden. No clue why. No clue why. Just the way they designed it. Why don't I like medved for moose? Because you have to search the entire map to find your zones. And if you're herd managing, the less animals there is, the better. And with Layton, it has way less moose than any other map. And you only have to search half of the map to find them. So it's just so much easier than any other map. Like, I did a whitetail grind, or not whitetail grind. I did a moose grind on, what's it called? I did a moose grind on medved, and it took so much longer to manage things down. It took so much longer, man. It was like probably twice as long to manage medved than it was to manage Layton, and I never even got to the level that I am on Layton right now. Chopper, thank you for the 6 months. What gun are you using right now? I'm using the 300 AR. Yo, what's up, Scarecrow fan? How you doing? How you doing, brother? What's your favorite deer to hunt? Probably whitetail, to be honest. Whitetail just never get old. Are you missing any diamonds? Oh yeah, there's a ton I'm missing. I really just don't care to go for certain species, so I haven't tried. Like, for example, stubble quail. I don't have a diamond stubble quail, but I really don't want to hunt stubble quail, so I've just never done it. If I randomly find one, then I'll get my diamond stubble quail, you know? Same goes for any other diamonds I don't have. Why doesn't anyone do New England Mountain Great One grinds? Because it sucks. That's why. New England Mountains has the most zones for every species that are there, right? And so it just takes way too long to find all your zones. Like for moose, there's over 200 drink zones. For whitetail, I believe there's minimum like 80 or 90. Might be 100 different zones for whitetail. And in most cases, like, you want lower numbers of zones, lower numbers of animals if you're herd managing. And New England is like the exact opposite of what you'd be looking for if you're trying to herd manage. It's kind of ridiculous how many zones are on New England and how much water there is. Like, oh my gosh, there's so much water. So that's why it's just not very good for grinding, sadly. We've got a command for that, Volt. You can do the... You're a member, Volt, so you can do the PC command. You can see the specs. If you restart your profile, you will lose everything except your trophies. The trophies are the only thing that stay. Like, you'll keep your lodges, you'll keep your animals that you've taxed. That's the only thing that stays when you reset your account. Beautiful. Smoked. Have I ever reset my account? No, not my main one. I've created new accounts on Epic Games as well as different Steam accounts. to do my like new playthroughs and stuff, but I've never reset my main profile. Are you going to do HM in the rev grind? Oh, yeah, of course. Probably not as extreme as we have on Layton. I'll probably do a little more casual at first. But yes, I will be herd managing when we go to rev. And for those that are just now hearing about this, the reason that we're going to switch the Whitetail grind over to rev is that way I don't have to take down my moose grind on Layton, and also to give us something else to do while we wait for the next update. Because right now, we're kind of just doing the same things over and over again because we've exhausted most of the content from the December update. And so we just need something new to do. You know, this will also make it so we can do both moose and whitetail at the same time without having to take the setup down. So that's why we're doing it. Oh, yeah, Blue. I like Rev. I just like Layton more. Like, if I could have my whitetail and moose grinds set up at the same time on Layton, like, if they gave us 30 tents to set up instead of 16 per map, I'd have both on Layton all day, every day. But sadly, there's not enough tents to have both set up at the same time, and it's like a 2-hour excursion to reset up. Red Fox Crow shot with a 300. Thank you for the super chat. I've started a whitetail grind on Layton Lake, started shooting them. Not getting respawns. Why is that? They're likely going to other zones. That's very common early in the grind. That's one of the things about whitetail. There's what we call bouncers, where essentially you'll have bucks that when you shoot them, they bounce between different zones. Like, they don't come back to the same one. You're going to have to grind a lot before you'll find the consistency. It's pretty normal. So what you need to do is just find more zones to be hunting so that you don't have to worry about that as much. Because, yeah, early whitetail grinds are always like that. They're always bouncing around like crazy. No. So, I think there's a little confusion. I see this a lot, actually. I see a lot of people confused about... Oh, we got 3 does here. No, the doe went here. In terms of like DLCs, if you buy a DLC, that isn't tied to your profile. That's tied to your account, right? So resetting your profile on Call of the Wild isn't going to delete your DLCs because that's different. That's separate than like your in-game money and level, you know? It's a completely separate thing. What's the kill count right now? 770. Will they ever make Call of the Wild cross-platform? It's possible, but unlikely. It could happen, but I wouldn't expect it to be anytime soon. That's the way I see it. Because it is quite the... it's quite the process to add something like that into an old game like Call of the Wild. Hunter Call of the Wild Go, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Guys, we are 4 off of hitting the goal, which means 4 off of me gifting 5 memberships to the chat. Just the does here. Okay. No respawns. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I gotta go grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. What's up? We back, chat. Maybe they'll have respawned by then. No, I'm not gonna gift a membership to everybody in chat, Sandy Zone. That'd be thousands of dollars to gift to everybody. I'll be gifting 5, and it's random who gets it. It's completely random who gets gifteds. Oh, smoked him, brother. What's up, DDT? How's it going? What drink? It's a... I can't remember the name of it. It's some type of like... It's a weird type of drink. It's like it's like a beer, but it seems to be more like fruit juice. It's really strange. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's like a... I think I said like orange habanero mango nata puree gose or something like that. Weird variation of wine. No, it's not even close to that. No, it's not even close to wine. Think of like it's almost like a smoothie or of some kind. You know, okay, you know the like consistency of like a vegetable juice, right? Where it's like a little bit thicker, but it's not as thick as like a smoothie. It's kind of like that consistency, and it's very fruity tasting. You can really taste the mango. It's like having a thick fruit juice smoothie, you know? It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. I still don't know how I feel about it. This is the first time I've had it, and it's interesting. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. Smoked. Because it's too much work to swap between them, Shane. I've talked about this before, but I go between so many different grinds so much. Like, there's probably 6 or 7 grinds that I bounce between from one day to the next, and I'd have to swap it out on stream every single time, and that's just too much of a hassle. You know, most of the content creators that keep the on-screen counter of the kill count for the grind, most of them don't swap between grinds like I do. They stick to a grind till they get it. And if you do it that way, then, you know, it's easy to keep it up on screen and do the kill counts on screen instead of doing it on a phone like I do. But because I swap over from one grind to another so often, it would just be such a hassle to bounce between all the different text files for the different grinds. It would just be... It would be a whole thing, man. It would be a whole thing. Let me look up what exactly this drink is called. Oh, it's strawberry habanero mango nata. That's the name of it. What does it say about it, though? There's not. Oh, so it's considered a sour smoothie type of beer. Like, it is a beer, but they classify it as sour smoothie. So it's kind of like a sour, which I love sours, but it's also got that thicker consistency. It's a lot more like fruity than most sours. That's what it is. It's a sour smoothie, which is interesting. It's very good though. Very, very good. My only complaint is I can't taste the habanero enough. I want more spice. I want more kick to it. Because like if I get an adult beverage that, you know, what's the word? That advertises something spicy like a habanero or a ghost pepper or something, I expect it to be spicy. And this one is not spicy at all. No spice whatsoever. It's good though. Just not giving me that kick that I was hoping for. Sorry, little buddy. You going down, bro. Going down, brother. And that right there, chat, 780 kills. We're getting up there. We've killed close to 200 today, I think. Scorpion peppers, holy dude. That's wild. Yeah, I've never had scorpion peppers. I've had a hot sauce that had Carolina Reapers though. And that was painful. Carolina Reaper ghost pepper hot sauce. It was both of them in it. That was spicy, dude. That made my whole mouth tingle. The roof of my mouth felt like somebody was stabbing it. That is like the spiciest thing I've ever had was a Carolina Reaper hot sauce. Gosh, that hurt. Never again, man. Like, I don't mind ghost peppers, and I love habaneros. But I can't do the Reapers. I can't do the Carolina Reapers, man. That just... Woo! It hurt too much. What's been the shortest grind that I've had? 28 kills for a moose grind. Oh, geez, Sandy, that's brutal. Oh, gotcha, Liam, gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely not a wine. It's about the farthest thing from a wine. It really is like a smoothie. It's like an alcoholic smoothie. That's basically what it is. Pretty good, though, man. It tastes really good. I just wish there was more spice to it. You say habanero. Gotta remind me of habanero. Come on. Chicken tenders, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Randy Bobandy, I have no idea what that means, but thank you for the super chat, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing fantastic. Doing fantastic there, brother. Got a diamond feral goat. Let's go, random shorts. Those things can be tough. They troll so much. I believe to start a Great One grind, you need over 500k. Because of the fact that you got to buy all the tents and stands. Let me calculate it for you. So, 16 times 16,000. So you need 256k for the tents, plus 256k for the tripods. But, if you go with the blinds that I'm using instead of the tripods, then it'll only be 128,000 for the blinds. Either way, it's a lot of money. to set up a grind. It'll be between 400 and 600,000. Ba-boom. Ah, man, 2 boys with a boat. Hopefully you find them soon, man. Hopefully you find them soon. That's the thing about grinds. It can be tough to find those last zones. Yo, what's up, Doan? Oh, I didn't even realize this was a 3. It looked so tiny, I just shot it with the 300. 239, yikes. Not my lowest scoring, though. I've had them be like mid-220s. Pretty wonky, though. Pretty wild, dude. It was so tiny, I didn't even realize it was a diamond. That's a clip. Boom. Tents are not a necessity for anything, Deadeye. It just helps you a lot if you have them, you know? It helps you with saving time. Oh, you are, Doan? Hopefully you've had some good luck with it. Wasn't a diamond, though? Clip ruined? No. The clip is the fact that it was so tiny that I didn't even realize it was a level 3. That's the clip. That's going to be a YouTube short. Like, this diamond was so tiny, I thought it was a level 2. Wow. Also, the doe spawned here. You got to be joking. Okay, we got to kill this doe. We just need to spawn in the zone we want it in. We don't ask much. We just ask for a little cooperation. Oh, well, we missed him. So what? It is what it is, man. Oh, gosh. All right, guys. I think I'm actually going to end the stream here. I want to head outside before it gets dark. And I got some YouTube shorts to edit. But unfortunately, we didn't hit the goal to get the gifted memberships, but you know what? I'm gonna send 1 gifted membership anyway. Oh, and do my milestone chat. Boom. Wow, Scarecrow has been a member to Scarecrow for a long time. Wow. 33 months. That's incredible. Let's see who gets the gifted. It's 100% random, so telling me to give it to you isn't gonna do anything because it is random. Who gets it? Who we get? Topher. Congrats, dude. Congrats for getting that membership. I'll see y'all later, chat. Have a good evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it may be where you are. I'll see y'all later. Peace, peace. Also, we're going to raid Nate, so don't go anywhere. We're going to raid Nate. We're going to raid that silly Billy. Okay, later, chat.